The reason PEPE, WIF, DOGE, SHIB, all these good OG memes did very, very well is because they had a cult-like community. We don't have cults in crypto anymore because niggas are trenchers and all they care about is who bought this token, which blah blah blah, what's the current meta, etc. You have to realize you need to separate your mind into different compartments. Over here, you have the trenches. This is completely different, right? Over here, you have the cults. Over here, you have leverage. And down there, nigga, you need to get some USDC, bro, because this shit can blow up at any moment, right? That's your quadrant. A token can go from here in the trenches. It can then go and become a cult. It can then become a leverage trade asset, and then it become your biggest spot bag, right? It can go to these 4 stages in its token life cycle. But niggas be trading cults like the fucking trenches, right? And they be trying to leverage trade like it's a 10k shitter. And they're trading all of this with their whole entire net worth with no USDC. Believe it, been there, done that, right? Whole different story, right? But you go from each of these coins. As an investor, I like to compartmentalize my brain into these separate sections, right? I might have an M over here, 1% of my stack, like fucking whatever, 10 grand, whatever, is in the trenches, okay? Over here, I've got a fat bag of some spot cults over here, right? And down here, I've got some profitable leverage trades open, right? In ecosystems which I might see developing. And when Bonk is the fucking leader, I'm not looking at bidding Bonk because everybody's fucking bidding it. I'm looking at bidding Pump or Jupiter or Bags, because when they go from here to here, that's how you make the money, bro. You don't make the money blasting the top of a token that has 86% market share. It can't get any bigger, right? You have to look at the token with 7% market share or 10% market share and think, how the fuck can that get bigger? And then you make the money at the top when the guy niggas top blasting, you're selling to them. The fuck? It's a meme coin, bro. The shit has it's got nothing, right? It's how you can flog it to the next one, right? Murad is a great example. He's flogging you shit coins for $2 a coin. He's selling you thin air for $2, right? He's fucking G-star, bro. Fucking G, right? So that's what I do. You have to section these types of things. So when your cult bags are on a dip, don't look at it like you're looking at a trench coin of what wallets are in, is the fucking chart blaster. No, look at it in terms of the community. Is the community developing? Has the community grown? How can I contribute to this community? Because those tokens are going to be a lot stronger if they recover. If Mask recovers, it's going to blast off. When Troll recovered, it fucking blasted off, right? Because it's got the cult. So let's say you was looking at Troll, right? You look at Troll, everybody's on Bonk, right? Useless, 300 mil. And then you stumble across Troll. Oh, fucking hell, I'm still seeing this all over my Twitter. Let me have a look. Troll. Fucking hey, the community's still going. They've got all these memes still going. These lot are, yo, this community is happy like they're at 200 million. This community is moving like they're there. They've got content, they've got IRL, this guy's doing the troll, the TikTok page is blasting off. Okay, so this is undervalued. That's how I look at these types of things. What do I think about GP? I need some new alpha, bro, because Graphite went over my head, right? I seen a whale buy $1 million, in $1 million portfolio. He bought for like 500 grand of Graphite, 500 grand of useless, and then pulled out 1.2, right? And I was like, what the fuck is this GP? Like, the fuck is this? And then 2 weeks later, everyone's talking about GP. I know people are blasting there, etc. I didn't even know it was Tom's coin. Yeah. But Bonk was Bonk taught me a lot of lessons, right? Bonk taught me a lot of lessons for that type of stuff. Grok Rot. Now, Grok Rot's finished. Grok Rot's finished. So anyway, bro, it's all about pump fund majors right now. Majors is the one. Because pump are, whether you like it or whether you don't, the market is the market, okay? Pump is going back to #1. Faster than you might think, sir. They're going to capture #1 market share because they can either capture #1 market share via the majors or via new creations. And they're going to do it via the majors. Pump's now going to be the whale chain, bro. Let's not forget, Let's Bonk majors have all disappeared. If we talk about Memecoin, it's now 9 mil. This shit was 50 million. It's now 9. If we talk about Annie's done okay. Annie, are you okay? Annie was 89 mil. It's now 34. If we talk about, where are the OGs gone? Wow, some of the OGs have completely gone, innit? If we talk about Valentine was 24 mil. It's now 5. The majors are completely gone. The only one standing left is Useless. Useless obviously is the fart coin, right? So Useless will probably recover, but that's it, right? Like I said, guys, the trenches go where the money is. So if you've got the money and you can be like, right, exactly what Elon literally just said, when niggas just fucking don't listen, right? He just said he's going to support the OGs. So he's going to blast off the OGs. And when he blasts off the OGs, he's going to recover #1 market share. And when he recovers #1 market share, if he still continues buybacks, this shit's going to 5-10 billion. It's at 1 billion. Pump is going to 5-10 billion. It's at 1 billion. You will see me pull out half a M from Pump Fund. I will finally get my money back from Pump Fund, right? If. It's all about ifs and buts, which is why you have to study. You have to study, bro. You have to be like, right, is Elon still pushing this? Okay, if that, yes, that, no, that, sure, that. So what do you think about DGI? No, DJI, no, probably not. I haven't seen it, but I just, whenever somebody says it's the this of this, it's never this. Whenever anybody says it's the this of this, it's never that. Like, even though I just referenced Fartcoin to useless, I'm just saying that's not the narrative that people are pushing. People are pushing at their own narrative. People say like it's just absolutely useless. It's their own thing. Okay, but yeah, Uranus is on a good dip right now. Hopefully it doesn't come down. If it does, I'm hoping something like this. But I don't have that much conviction in it yet. I have to wait and see. Like today, I just have to sit and review all. I lost half. No, I didn't lose half of them. I'm just saying like this is just a joke. But like Uranus, to me, I just have to see how it develops. I have to see how it develops and how it grows and how, you know, the Jup Eco want to assess these types of things, because it's outside of my control. That's just how I have to look at it. I'm fucking 6 figures deep, multi 6 figures deep. If it goes to 0, I'm not going to be a happy man. But I don't think that is the case. I'm sticking with my original thesis, chat, of Jupiter is the strongest ecosystem there is, led by the strongest leader there is, on the strongest chain there is. This is the major runner. It's quite simple. The original thesis is super simple. The reason why we're in this position is because, what I said earlier, people are just relying on Meow. You can't just sit and rely on one. That's gay, bro. You can't just sit and rely on one man to push Uranus.
What is he saying?
You can't sit and rely on that, right? What you have to do is build yourself. That's why even I joined the community. I'm in here, bro, and I'm pushing for the fact that we need a marketing wallet. I will consistently ask for the marketing wallet, right? Once you get a marketing wallet, we put 200 grand together, half a M together, whoever gives a fuck. We get it listed on the sphere. We get Uranus on the fucking sphere. Meteor going around it like that. Boom. Jupiter, right? Boom. On the fucking sphere like this, right? And we send this bitch to fucking 500 million, right? Binance, right?
Perfect. Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved.
Right? And then the job's done, bro. We don't have to overcomplicate it here. Give us a wallet. Everyone send money to the wallet, right? Invest it in fucking viral campaigns. We get fucking billboard campaigns. We get TikTok people running around doing that. We get more TikTok kids. This is Elon Musk posted about it here. He's mentioned it this many times. Uranus is a funny joke. It's a universal joke. If you look in between your legs, what planet do you see? Uranus, right? Boom, right? All of that done. Jobs done. Too fucking funny to ignore it, right? And then we actually have a foundation. And then once we start pushing this foundation, Meow can amplify it, because that's how marketing works. If you push shit out Uranus, you get more Uranus, right? It's shit. But if you push good shit out Uranus, it's a healthier pump, right? The pump will be sustained, okay? Because people actually understand it, right? So anytime in a meme coin, your first pump is all speculation. It's the same thing I said about, you know, for example, Trench AI, right? The first pump is all speculation. After that, it's all about building. And the second pump is fucking full throttle. And you're just looking at your portfolio every day thinking, I'm a fucking genius, bro. Right? Same thing with Pump Fund Coin. The first pump on Pump Fund Coin, and it's always the hardest to know when to fucking sell, by the way. Because you don't, the first pump, you never know how fucking high it's going to go. Right? But the first pump, blasted off, right? Pump Fund's the next hyperliquid, nukes down, build in, back up with sustained, actual guarantees of what the fuck's going on. But by that time, it's already too late for most people that want to scalp trade it. Right? Pengu, same thing. Right? Pengu, blasted off over here, gets listed all the way down, blasted off, all-time highs, right? List goes on, right? Probably the same thing will happen with Trump. Trump's probably going to buy the floor on his own coin, revive it. Launch coin. Oh, this was on a different chart. Down early on this chart, but it wasn't down early. Okay? But yeah, so it's so funny it has to go up. Exactly. Hot, bro, niggas talk about fart coin, hot air rises. Where the farts come from? Uranus. You have to value it more, bro. You have to put 2 and 2 together, okay? But yeah, if you are part of the community, all you have to do is make TikToks and engage in the community. That's how it's gonna grow. Same thing with Bubbles. Bro, if you're not gonna support Bubbles, sell your bags. If you're not gonna support it, get out. There's no point you being in there, bro. Just buying the coin isn't enough right now. It needs more, right? What is it better getting good at? Trenching, whatever works for you. Trenching or leverage, like whatever in your first initial thing of just trying to quit your job, be free, make 10 grand a month or whatever. Just find something that you can do that works and do more of that. In your second run of trying to, generate millions of dollars and really kick it up a notch, you have to have multiple skills, in my opinion. That might be creating content, that might be leverage trading, that might be building, right? You have to, in my opinion, have multiple skills. Okay, so that's how I would say it. I do think useless can go to $1 billion, but it's launchpad wars right now. And like I said, guys, the trenches are fucking heartless. So it all depends on thing. So it said, or be a Cupsy. Yeah, but like Cupsy is a specialist in one thing. He's a specialist in one thing, bro. Mass extraction. I've probably gave Cupsy like 20 grand in increments of $200, which is the worst thing ever. I've gave Cupsy probably 20 grand in small increments of $200. He has mass extracted 1,000 fucking cuts of my fucking portfolio like this. Oh, this is Cupsy's in. Fuck! No, it's this one. I mean this one. How the fuck is he already in this one? Fuck! For the amount of times we've done that. For the guys, and you know what it is? He's too good, bro. You can't even like, because that's just raw skill. That's raw talent, bro. And I admire it. I rate it. Bro, I just rate it, bro. I'm not one of those guys that are gonna be salty about it, bro. Like, bro, we're all playing the same game. We're looking at the same thing, but we're doing it 2 different ways, bro. Yeah, when Cupsy buys, now I just have to sell, bro. It's deep. So I was genuinely pissed. But many times when I spread it. Many times when it pause. Wait, what?
What did he say?
What? I didn't say nothing. Pump fund to 3 cents? No, you probably, yeah, I know you did that, innit? You put that long trade on. I do it all the time, and you look at like, oh, okay, what about if it goes to pump? This is how high pump. So if you're looking for a price prediction on pump fund, listen up. The way I'm looking at pump fund is I think it's easily a top 10 if performed very well, or a top 20 asset. A great example of being a top 10 asset is hyperliquid. Everybody uses it. There's mass consensus of it being used. That puts at 12 billion. So a top 10 would be between 12 and 20, and a top 20 would be between 7 or 8 billion. Currently, and that's like circulating supply or whatever, circulating whatever, not FD, the current market cap. Currently it's at $1 billion. I don't even think it's even on page 1. Let's have a look. Currently it's at 72, rank 72, and it's at $1 billion. Okay. So if you compare it to Optimism, have you used Pump? Look at this. Who here, raise your hand, has used Pump Fund more than these current protocols or even memes? Optimism, keep your hand in the air. Celestia, Curve, Quant, Injective, Jupiter, 4Meme, Filecoin, Flare, Cosmos, VeChain, Arbitrum, right? Casper, yep. Aptos, yep. Fina, yep. DAI, Polkadot, Uniswap, Ton, yep. Chainlink, yep. Sui, yep. Hyperliquid, right? Ooh, it's the only area where I think it can get a thingy risky, right? So that's why I'm saying that theoretically, if they are gonna continue the buybacks, they're still 100%. That's what they're sticking with. They work with the largest market caps. They pump people's bags, right? Okay, yep. They start getting some more of those tokens listed. Binance. We haven't seen Binance list shit forever, right? So they start actually getting good relationships with those exchanges because that's our exit liquidity, right? If we get those things, Pump Fund's going to be in the top 10. That will put it at 10 billion. That will be a 10x in price from here, right? Obviously, they have the airdrop, so that's a big variable on price action, okay? And that will put it at, if we put it here, we're already at, bro, we're already at 1.12 already. That'll put it all the way up here, something like this. It will fill up the Fibonacci. It will complete the fib, right? Highly likely, more likely than you think, because $10 million a day in a chart is crazy. Right, so what the hell is hyperliquid? This just sums it up. This just sums up fucking crypto, bro. This just sums up fucking crypto. It's a big space, bro. It's a big space. So it makes sense this cycle or the next. Bro, it could go here in 3 months. I think there's 3 months left of the cycle. This shit could be here fast. It's only a couple like 40% candles. Look. So here to here, that's 40%, right? Then you chop for a little bit. Maybe you come down a little bit here, 20%. Here to here, again, 40%. Now you're almost at all-time high, right? Now it's the fucking next hyperliquid. So you pump another 40%. You have another big day. Maybe put a new all-time high. Boom. You're already at all-time high. You're already there, bro. 40%. Now you're at 3 billion. From here to here is only 40%. And then here to here is again like only like 40, 50%. You can even go to all-time high, 50%. That's how it works. It's only really you're like with these majors, it's not like a direct meme that's just gonna do that and just do a 6x in a day. It's just 40% days. A few good days. A few good days in a bull market, you can see some ridiculous shit, right? Like look at Chainlink and these other coins, right? Well, look at XRP, bro. You look at XRP, bro. Obviously, it's not going to do XRP, but you know, it's Chainlink. Yeah, look at that. Let's have a quick chart. So Chainlink went from here to here in what? Yeah, 2 months. It don't take long, bro. You can't compare apples to oranges. No, we're comparing, bro. We're comparing fucking like property, bro. It's the only way I can put it. So it's not like comparing apples to oranges. It's how you look at a market. So, like I said, if you're on the fucking palm, right, and you've got all the houses are valued at this price, 10 mil, 10 mil, 10 mil, 10 mil, 10 mil, whatever, and you've got one rickety house at the bottom, which used to be valued at the same, but it's had crackheads living next door, is wrecked, right? If you fix a few things, it's now valued at this, right? If you fix a few more things, oh my God, it's the best house on the street, right? That's how business works, right? If you're in fucking Silicon Valley, valuing fucking tech companies, right? You look at the tech, you look at the market, you look at how it fits in the market share, there's your valuation, right? It's all out of fucking thin air, right? In crypto, you value those things, bro. In crypto, you value those things. So you look at, where is it? You look at the Bitcoins, right? Boom, 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 boom. Then you look at the market, you look at the market share, you look at the revenue. Like, bro, half of these coins don't make any money, but Tether makes the most, right? Cardano don't make shit. Sui, no. Chainlink, I think Chainlink has a separate company. I'm not 100% on Chainlink. HBAR don't make shit. AVAX, they sold all their tokens OTC. It's never going to happen for that. Probably next cycle. Ton, 90% supply owned by like 5 random people in Russia. Nobody knows that they're selling stickers still to this day. Nobody knows what the fuck's happening with that. Polkadot finished, somehow still here. Uniswap is actually quite good. They're developing, they're quite good. Still don't make as much money as like Jupiter, for example. You know, so I think this whole list is going to change, bro. I think that all the top companies and coins that we see today, just as the original cycles, the OGs in crypto say, there was these other coins out there that were top. We're going to see that again. A lot of these coins are not going to be here. I don't see a lot of people even buying Polkadot again, you know? I feel like that's all done. There'll be good charts to trade. Probably 100% of the supply owned by decentralized exchanges. Like, bro, niggas won't buy a meme coin when the top 10 holders hold 40-something%, but they'll buy a Bitcoin when fucking niggas own 1% supply of Bitcoin, bro. Like, that should have made no sense, bro. You do that when Binance probably own the whole entire supply of Dogecoin. You won't buy that, but, you know, all VCs own everything of Sui. You won't buy fucking this shit coin when whoever's in for 3%, but 97% of the supply of Ton is owned by 4 people. Right? but you'll go 50x long, no? You'll go 50x long on Ton. You know what I mean? This is stupid.